going on, guys? I'm back again with another vlog, and me and myself are doing pretty good today. And as you guys know, there's a lot of things happening all over the world. I'm not gonna say the name of it, but you know there's a virus going around, not only here in the city, but it's going all over the world. And then it's pretty crazy because, you know, a lot of people are panicking over it and stuff. And it's always good to take precautions, but at the same time, you know, life must go on. So I'm gonna walk with you guys and talk a little bit about this and what's going on, so stay tuned. So here in New York City, it's being declared state of emergency because I believe there used to be 95 cases. I don't know if it's going up, and the state of New York is almost 500 cases. So yeah, it's going up little by little, and they want to get the supplies and stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's much more than that over here. And then you can see the difference. Normally this hour, it should be like rush hour, but there's not too much activity going on. The subway trains are not too packed. I mean, there's people still using it, but it's not like packed like you would expect it to be. And the restaurants are really going down, you know, not much in business, including my job. My job is being so dead. Not even in the winter time, you'll see that a lot of people are canceling their reservations because they're pretty scared. Lucky I'm seniority, so I don't lose hours, but they lay off a couple of people, and they're planning to lay off much more. Some of them they're gonna deep clean, and they're being deep cleaning the subway stations. They do it like every 72 hours, you know, to keep it nice and clean. So they're taking all the measures, you know, to keep this pretty safe. But we always gotta be alert, you know. But as long as you're healthy, you know, you just gotta go on with your life and take the safe precautions. So as you can see, there's still plenty of people out there. They're going on with their lives and stuff. Like I said, you just gotta use safety precautions, stay away in distance, wash your hands deeply, you know. And if you're sick, if you're feeling sick, just stay home, isolated. Like I said, life goes on. The day is so beautiful today. It's almost 70 degrees and it gets dark late. So I try to do my best to live up with the life, you know, go on with the flow, because it's short. I know it's a really, really scary situation, but it's gonna keep happening, you know, but God forbid. I just hope, you know, everything gets clear out. But meanwhile, you know, God keeping me alive, so I'm just gonna keep living my life the way I want. So that's how it should be. Here you can see an example of a street. It's Broadway. Normally when I walk here, you see like a lot of activity, but you don't see too much going on. Like, I'll show you. You see, it's pretty quiet. Yeah, so this virus is really, really shut down cities, it shut down countries, you know. It's crazy, you know. You always gotta take things seriously, but also go, you know, move forward with your life little by little. Imagine seeing this city so quiet, because even on the Sundays, the city is really packed. You go to other cities around the world, you know, you see them quiet like on a Sunday, but this one is always packed. But there's not an exception right now. And today is Friday. Normally this is the time when people go out and they hang out. They go to the restaurants, bars, clubs, or hang out with friends. But I know the governor, he banned like outdoor gatherings for over 500 people, so, you know, you cannot be in a group of people outside. So this street over here is the 5th Avenue, which is one of the busiest streets in New York City. You can see how quiet it is. Probably a few cars going around because kind of rush hour, but nobody is much more packed than this. And you know, you usually hear the car like humping the horns and stuff, so quiet, you know. Another thing I like about when they change the clock 1 hour ahead is, you know, it gets dark later. Then you can see like the skyscrapers over here, how the sunset falls down with the skyscrapers. So I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, walking by this plaza, and I see it's so spacious, you know, when you don't see too many people walking around here. So just as I'm out here and it's still daytime, the sunlight's gonna fall down a little bit. I just want to take a minute because it's been a crazy start of the year. We still got a little bit over half of the way of the year. It's a little windy out here, and it hasn't been like a right start. But I want to take a minute to look up to the sky and pray God for better days. Here at the Union Square, and it's not like that, but there's a lot of activity going on, you know, to be in a state of emergency. You know, I guess people go on with their lives and I'm pretty worried. I'll show you a little bit about what's going on. So everybody just passed behind me, so, you know, people just go on with their lives and stuff, you know. They don't let anything like stop them, you know. Sometimes the media over exaggerates, but I'm not saying, you know, just let it go. But what's going on, you gotta take your serious precautions because it's a serious issue, you know, it's affecting the whole world. But always positive, you know, if you're positive, then you'll be fine, you know, always believe in God and things will be fine. Finished, I thought I would show you guys, you know, the situation in the subway stations. It's not like extremely packed, but there's still people taking it. Like I say, every 72 hours they clean the trains and the stations, they deep clean it, they power wash, they disinfect it, you know. You hear there's a performer over there in the subway station, so still pretty normal, you know, for a state of emergency, but we'll see what happens, you know, little by little. And some people, they wear face masks. Like I said, as long as you know, it's mostly like in the surface. If you touch it, it stays there. Not if you touch it, but it's gonna stay in the surface like for 24 hours, 48 hours. So you just gotta wash your hands often. So now I can finally say that this is the end of my video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learn a little bit about it and see the situation here in New York City, what's going on, you know. So always, you know, life goes on. Always, you gotta move forward. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, so stay tuned for more, and peace.